guys? Today I'm going to be running a little video how to use this VF tuner by Toyota that's been giving me an error like this for the longest time. I don't know if anyone else has this error, but this one just pops up. You can't get rid of it. I don't know what's wrong. I think I might have clicked something. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys my tune, what I did, and how I'm able to spit flames in a TC. Anyway, so let's pull up VF Tuner. All right, so when you open up the program, over here, File, you've got a lot of options right here. Open, download, close, save map, save file, save all, export, key locked. When you guys pull it up, you're not gonna have this initially if you haven't already opened a file or aren't familiar with using it. So over here, you've got About, License Manager, License Information, Driver Installer, Installation Sub, all kinds of stuff. You guys can read through it. Here's my license information. These are my unlocked IDs right now. So I accidentally unlocked these top two right here because I didn't really know what I was doing, but my calibrated ID is this last one, the 21250. That's the one that I use for my vehicle. All right, so when you go here and you go to open, it'll pull up files like this. You can go to libraries or go to this PC, wherever you have your Scion VF Tuner file saved. So mine is program files 86, scroll down, and I've got VF Tuner. So make sure that you know what your calibrated ID is, and I'll explain how to do that here in a little bit once you head down to the car. But once you click on Scion TC in this whole directory, it'll pull up with all these different stock files, depending on what ECU you have or what calibration it is. Mine is 21250, so I would open that. But I've already got a file loaded. These are my recent files. So this is my latest one. I just put 2.3 at the end of it so I could tell it apart from all the other ones that I edited it, because they're all the same ending. You know, I put 2, whatever. So I've already got that file loaded up down here. 2125023. All right. So what I did to get to where I was to shoot flames, you go here to the base. There's going to be multiple files here. There's base ignition timing port, whatever it says. There's 2 of them. Then there's 2 high knocks, there's an ignition multiplier, and then 2 low knocks. I took the first one of the base ignition. If it'll freaking open, I think that might be this one. Yep, here we go. So the base ignition timing port injective active, and I retarded all these values right here to 0. Derek, shout out Derek for putting these maps out on the Scion TC forum. He actually was the one who created these maps, and I just tweaked them a little bit to my personal, I'm not even gonna say my personal preference because I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I kind of just eyeballed it. So I went from 2K all the way up to 64K 0 on the 10 whatever engine load section. And then I did this on the 20 and then the 25. You guys can go ahead and pause the video and screenshot that or use that if you need to. So I'm gonna exit out of this. This is the low knock ignition table. I only edited 1 base ignition, 1 high knock, and 1 low knock. All the first ones on my list. So here's my low knock. It was at 28K up to 64K, then 4K to 64, then 48 to 64. That I edited for 0 on my low knock, and you guys can go ahead and screenshot that as well. And then next is my high knock. Here's my high knock, I believe. Yep, my high knock right here is 28K all the way up to 64K, 4,000 up to 6,400, 48 up to 64 on my high knock. All right, now let's go ahead and head down to the car. Once we do that, over here we're gonna click File, and you want to save your map. Whenever you have the map open, click Save Map, Save File, Save All. Any of these, or all three. I did all of them. And then I went to Flash ECU. So when we come here, it's not going to show anything right here because you haven't clicked your calibration file. So what you're going to want to do is this is when you're going to want to plug in your dongle, your cable, your OBD2 sensor into your computer, and then into your car. Make sure your car is on, For my 13TC, it's 2 clicks forward. Not the engine's not on, but just the electronics are on right before the ignition switch. So then you would click prepare ECU. It would show your ID down here, and that's when a bunch of numbers will come up. We're gonna head down to the car right now. My beautiful baby. New lip today that I just put on. She's real dirty. Real dirty. 4 banging logo. I still got some stickers I need to put on, add some extra horsepower. That's my TSUDO CATBACK. I have a TSUDO CATBACK, and then I also have headers and a cold air intake. I'll show you guys. All right, let's see here. Motherfucker, can't find that shit. There we go, got it. All right, so there's my catless headers. As you can see, 4 to 1 headers, and then my HPS cold air intake, and it's a genuine cold air intake because it does go all the way in the heck down there. I've almost seized my engine multiple times driving. It'll start to sputter and quit, stop running whenever I go into water, which is dangerous. But anyway, let's get to the tuning. All right, so I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. So plug this bad boy in. Nope, wrong, flip it. Oh, that's wrong. Nope, that's good. There we go. All right, and my computer went ding, ding, ding. That means it's on and it's working. So now, I'm gonna go ahead, turn the car on. You want to turn off your air. You want to turn off everything. Make sure you got no lights on, so you have as much battery voltage as possible. Once you go ahead and stick this sensor in here, go ahead and put it in there. You can go ahead and click prepare ECU. Right here is what's going to come up as soon as you click that. You see that ID? That's the file that needs to match those last, those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 6 numbers is what the file is going to show. 321250. That's my file. That's what it ends in, and then that's my calibration ID and file that I had picked out. See? That's the file I had earlier. The 2125023, the one that I had made myself. So those last 3 digits match your ID. Then what you want to go ahead and do, to get that loaded, you would click select calibration file, and for me it brings it here. You would have to save that file to your computer somewhere, either on your desktop or wherever inside of your I don't know, somewhere. And then I would click that, open it and whatnot, but I've already got it loaded. And then from here, you would click calibrate ECM. You make sure that you have a Wi-Fi connection, because if you don't, it's not gonna work. So you would click calibrate ECM. I'm not going to, because I don't need to tune anything right now. And then it would start to load. It would say phase 3, a whole bunch of stuff down here. If it does indeed throw you an error, which it did for me for about a solid week, I couldn't figure it out. There's a few things that it could be. It could be that your files aren't matching, or it could be that you've got this clicked, which I had this clicked because I have the Legacy Gen 1 controller, but I unclicked that and it worked for me one day after about a week of trying, because the first time I tried I didn't have it clicked because I didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't also have the files matched. So now that I've got the files matched, I don't click this, don't click any of this, don't click force, don't click any of this stuff. If you're strictly just trying to get this pop and bang flame tune, then this is what you're going to want to do. You would click calibrate ECM. It should load, and then it'll say it's done. Then you would turn your car off and turn it back on. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here. Show you guys real quick. He's kind of dead. He's been scraping. Oh, and my tine coilovers. My exhaust, that's borderline scraping. It's yeah. Anyway, that should be it for today's video. I'll put some clips in the video with what it sounds like, the videos after this. And like I said, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share this around the Scion TC forum. Let your friends know, show them what's up. Bundle was about $350 right now. For the dongle and the software, you'll get everything you need in less than a week, hopefully, and you should be good from there. Thanks for watching.